Good morning, children. My name is T.Y. Muralidhar, Faculty of English. Welcome to online classes. Our subject, our world through English, Class 8. My dear children, all of you take English textbook into your hands. Okay? Our first unit is family. Under this unit, reading the tattered blanket. Already the first lesson reading the tattered blanket we have started. Now all of you open your English textbook page number 5. See here. Here what happened? Third paragraph. Look at the way she talks. Look at the way she talks. Gopi's sister turned to him. Just as I told you, you know nothing about what's going on here. Do you? See here. Look at the way she talks. Look at the way she talks. Who talks? Her mother. Kamala's mother. Old woman. She talks the words not related to each other. Sometimes asking Kamala, who is coming? Yes. If Kamala says that, he is Gopi means, who is Gopi? Where is he? Like that. Her memory is sometimes sharp, sometimes blunt. That means she lost her memory sometimes. She lost her memory and sometimes only she collects her memory. When she collects her memory, when she remembers her memory, she will inquire about her son Gopi. See here, in this context, look at the way she talks. Gopi's sister turned to him, just as I told you. Just as I told you. So before only, she told her brother. See, mother is talking like that. You know nothing about what's going on here. What is going on here means, here our mother is old woman. She lost her memory and she is old aged. She always inquire about you, but you are not taking care of us. You are not writing letters and you don't know what is going on. That means we are suffering a lot. Yes. Do you? Confirmed. Question tag. Do you means question tag. So question tag means asking question after again remember. Yes. In this while they are conversing, Gopi and Kamala, again Amma asked, who is that? Amma said again. Who is that? Amma said again. Who is that in a car? See, again she asked. Even Gopi came to her and said that, Amma, it's me. But mother could not recognize him. So that's why again and again she is asking, who is that? Amma said again, who is that in a car? Again said Gopi, it's me, Gopi said. It's me, Gopi said. I had to come to Thiruvananthapuram. I thought I should drop in to see you. Amma, Gopi replied to her mother. Actually, Amma asked her daughter Kamala. But in return, Gopi said, it's me, Gopi said. I had to come to Thiruvananthapuram. That means he came to Thiruvananthapuram. I thought, what he thought? I should drop in. Drop in means before going home, he wanted to see her mother. The same thing he just conveyed. Who is your Amma? What is her name? Where does she live? Is it far from here? See how many questions pelted to him. Because she cannot recognize. Now she is not able to recognize him. That's why she asked different questions. Who is your Amma? See, mother only asked her son. Who is your Amma? What is her name? Where does she live? Is it far from here? Like the different questions pelted immediately one by one to him. No. Helpless. Gopi is helpless. Why? Because so he doesn't know how to how to make himself that he is the son of her. No, it is quite near. So he replied, no, it is quite near. Quite means very. It's quite near. I don't know how can I bring back her memory. Gopi's sister said to him exasperatedly. Here, what is the meaning of exasperatedly? Very annoyed. Very annoyed. Why? Because, why she got angry? Mother again and asked. And Gopi is not inquiring about her. Gopi is not taking care of them. And even when Gopi and Kamala tries to say what actually is going on to her, but she can't understand. Instead, she is asking questions again and again. That's why Kamala got anger. I don't know. And she told her brother, see Gopi, I don't know. How can I bring back her memory? That means it's very impossible to me to make her memory quite sharp. Gopi's sister said to him exasperatedly. Gopi placed his briefcase. So at that time, Gopi placed his briefcase on the tinna. He opened it and pulled out the contents. Pulled out, that means take out. Contents means things. What are the things in the suitcase? Clothes, files, a saving set. All these things just he took out from the suitcase. Yes. At that time, and the old woman asked again, do you know my son Gopi? See, do you know my son Gopi? That means my son Gopi. That means she knows her son's name. She knows. See, Kamala once Kamala said, sometimes our memory is quite sharp. So in that case, mom just collected her son's name. Do you know my son Gopi? Amma asked him. See, Amma thought that he is a strange person. Amma thought that he is a strange person. So that's why she asked him, do you know my son Gopi? He is in Delhi. Still, she is giving some more information about her son. She is giving some more information about him. He is in Delhi, a government officer. See, everything she knows. He has Kesari Yogam. He draws a salary of 2,500 rupees. Do you know him? See how much information gave that stranger. That actually stranger is not a stranger. He is actually her own son. But she could not recognize him. Though she is telling about her son. The details. He is in Delhi, he is a government officer, he has Kesari Yogam. What is Kesari Yogam? In Malayalam, Kesari Yogam, it is well settled. Because it draws a salary, a fixed salary of 2,500 rupees. 2,500 rupees is not much. This is olden days. Do you know him? Again ask him. Do you know? Yes, I know him, he replied. Because unnecessarily, he doesn't want to argue with her. Why? Because he is old aged. Even if he tries to say many times, even he tries her many times that he is her son, but he is useless. Yes, I know him. Immediately mother said, tell him to send me a blanket. Tell him to send me a blanket. There is a cold mist in the mornings. If I catch cold, it doesn't leave me for a long time. Tell him to send a blanket. Won't you? A red one. I had a blanket, the one he brought for me when he was studying in Madras. It is all tattered now. Just a ball of knotted yarn. Tell him to send me a red blanket. Will you? See, let me explain. See here, these are all the dialogues of old women. That means Gopi's mother. Gopi's mother, without recognizing him, telling these things. Tell him to send me a blanket. That means, tell him means to her son. Tell him to send me a blanket. There is a cold mist in the mornings. Cold means fog. Fog means small water droplets in the atmosphere. There is a cold mist. This will happen in the winter season. If I catch a cold, it is a conditional clause. See, if clause, if I catch a cold, it is a conditional part. If I catch a cold, it doesn't give me, it is a resulted part. It doesn't give me. Both are present tense. So it is a type 1 if clause. If I catch cold, it doesn't leave me for a long time. So that's why please tell him to send me a blanket. Tell him to send a blanket again. Again and again she told that stranger. Actually he is not a stranger. He is her own son only, but she could not recognize him. Won't you? This is a question tag, means again stressing whether you are telling or not. So confirmation. She won't confirm. A red one. She chose a color also. Color blanket. A red one. I had a blanket. Already one blanket is with her, but that blanket also, who bought it? The one he brought for me when he was studying in Madras. So that also she remembered. When Gopi was studying in Madras, that time he sent a blanket to her mother. That was memorized again. So the one he brought for me when he was studying in Madras. It is all tattered now. That means now it was completely torn. Now it is torn. That means damaged. Yes. How it damaged? Just a ball of knotted yarn. Knotted means almost all rounded ball, like ball rounded. Yarn means threads. So tell him to send me a red blanket. So old men, they are saying the words repeating. Even our grandmothers, grandparents, they are, because they are taking more care, and because of old age, they are telling the same things again and again. They are repeating the sentences. They are repeating the words. Yes. Tell him to send me a red blanket. Will you? Again confusion. I'll tell him, he nodded. I'll tell him, he nodded. I'll, will, shall is according to the situation. We can understand that it is I will. I will tell him means surety. I shall tell him, it is a replying in answer. He nodded. Nodded means just moving head. Agreed. Please don't forget to tell him. Again, say old. Again repeating the same things. Many times he repeating. Please don't forget to tell him. The mist is not good for me. And cause also she is saying why she needs blanket very much. The mist is not good for me. I think I'll stretch myself out for a bit. I have been sitting too long in the armchair. I have a pain in the neck. See, after telling these sentences to that person, now she told, I think I will stretch out. Stretch out is a phrasal verb. I will stretch myself out. It's a split phrasal verb. I stretch myself out. Stretch out means to get out or to take some more relax. Stretch out for a bit. I have been sitting too long in the armchair. I have been sitting. Present perfect continuous tense. I have been sitting means the action started a long back. It is continued. That means for a long time she has been sitting in the armchair. Now she want to lay down fully on the bed, and moreover she told the cause, I have a pain in the neck. See, not only her, even if we sit in an armchair in a long time, definitely we'll get the pain. Gopi's sister put Amma to bed and came back to the veranda. So at that time immediately Kamala took her mother to the bedroom and she helped to her mother to lay down freely on bed and again came back to the veranda. Why she came back to the veranda? So her brother is waiting and brother is there. She wanted to talk with him. After coming here, she asked, you didn't come to see Amma, did you? Yes, Gopi, I know. You came here not for myself and Amma. Just you didn't come to see Amma. Did you? Confirm. That time, Gopi replied in this manner. Delhi is too expensive. I have 4 children to look after now. I can't make both ends meet with my salary. And one has to keep up one's status. It will be a grateful if I can raise some money by selling my share of the family property, I came to talk it over with you. See, let me explain. Delhi is too expensive. Say, Acho, what did she ask? What is giving reply? You didn't come to see Amma, did you? So Kamala understood that. Why? Because he has no concern on his mother and his sister. Kamala recognized and asked him, you didn't come to see Amma, did you? That time Gopi said, Delhi is too expensive. You know, I have 4 children to look after now. Look after means take care. Look after means take care. Take care. The phrasal verb. I have 4 children. That means we can understand that Gopi has 4 children. I can't make both ends meet. Please note down. It is a idiomatic expression. Idiom. I can't make both ends meet means say different of meaning. I can't make both ends meet means so whatever I got money, that is not sufficient to take care of my family. That means whatever I got with that money, so it's very difficult to take care of my family. I can't make both ends meet. That means he didn't get sufficient salary. He is not getting sufficient salary to take care of his family. By this meaning, with my salary, he said, with his salary, he is feeling very difficult to take care of his family. And one has to keep up one's status. That means in Delhi, one should keep one's status means, so everybody have their own building, car, and the children's joining in branded schools. Like that. One has to keep up one's status. It will be a great help if I can raise some money by selling my share of the family property. See here. Actually, why he came? Say, why did he come there? He came to sell his share of the family property. Why? Because he to have property. He has property because the family property. See, he wanted to sell. I came to talk it over with you. Main purpose for my coming is regarding this. That means what is the matter? To sell his property. To sell his share of the family property, not complete property. You will sell your land, Gamla replied. You will sell your land and go away with the money. Yes, I know. You will sell your land and go away with money. I know you won't come here anymore after that. Yes, I know, Gopi, your mentality. Okay. So you sell your land. After selling, you'll get money. You take this money and you go away with the money. I know. Surely you won't come again. Surely you won't come here after that anymore. Don't say that. I'll come when I get a time. But Gopi replied that, don't say, sister, don't say like that. I'll come when I get time. It is also, I'll come when I get a time. See, when, it's a conjunction. That means here 2 sentences. I get a time. When I get time, I'll come. When I get your time. See, Kamala exclaimed. That means with anger. He saw the irritation on his sister's face. With anger, she said, your time. That means she knows that. See, he is telling only just for time pass. He is telling, casually said that, I'll come when I get time. She knows that he won't come again. It took you more than 5 years. See here. It took you more than 5 years to find time to come here. Amma is 83 now. I don't think she will pull on much longer. She will pull on. That means live. I don't think she will pull on much longer means. So I know that she won't live for many days. Because 83 years now. And moreover, now she can't recognize anybody. And she cannot hear. And she cannot walk. She cannot do her works. Purely she depends on us. So that's why I think she won't live for many days. It took you so long to visit her after that last time. Say last time 5 years back you came. So again it takes 5 years time to come here again. That too you are coming only to sell your property, that's all. Not for inquiring us, not for taking care of us. See, you have no concern. Kamala understood that her brother has no concern on his mother and his sister. But Amma can't remember who I am, he said, smiling feebly. Feebly means with low voice. So, Gopi he has no affection on his sister and mother. And moreover, see these words, Amma can't remember. See, old age she could not recognize. But at young age, what he did? That's why Kamala asked, but do you remember your Amma? The beautiful question pelted to her brother. Do you remember? If you remember, why don't you come here? So 5 years back you came here. Again you came here only to sell your property, to share your family property. See, this is the description of Kamala Das. So why the writer gave this lesson named Tattered Blanket? So the blanket tattered, that means torn. Nowadays in family relations also torn. See, own son and mother, see, mother grown him up and he got a good job, and after married, simply he is taking care of his family. He is thinking about taking care of his wife and family. He completely, he forgot his mother who gave birth to him. And even he forgot his own sister who enjoyed with engaged, who played with her, who got affection with her. So everything he forgot. See, don't forget, children. Please take care of your old parents. Even after getting good job, wherever you settle, wherever you work, don't forget your parents because they gave birth to you. If they don't give birth, where were you? Where are you? Please note it down, all of you. All of you note it down and take care of your parents when they are old age. Okay, children? This is a brief description. Next, in the next unit, next lesson, next part, we'll see the grammar points. If any grammatical points are there in the lesson, we'll discuss in the 4th part. Okay, once again my sincere suggestion is, please read the lesson again and again. Read 2-3 paras, not one time. You read as many times as possible so that you will know the vocabulary, you will know the meanings, you will understand the lesson. Okay, see you children. Until then, bye-bye.